On to race number 2, and this is a Class 5 over the 1400 metres. Now, half this field is on the class drop, including Destin at the top. Both his wins have been this track and distance. Red Brick Fighters won and run second from his last 2 starts from barrier 14. He's drawn barrier 1 this week. Sees the Spirit. His win was in this grade off a rating of 35. Fortune Hero ran third in Class 4 at 147 to 1 2 starts ago when he led up. 8 Spicy Grill has the blinkers off. Victorious Leader, both wins have been in Class 5. Gear change on the 10 Adonis. Pacifiers off. Cheek pieces and the hood go back on, and Green Envy returns to Sha Tin after a third at Happy Valley. Nuremberg, Red Brick Fighter, Soccer Master and Spicy Grill, Tom, have been up at Chung Fa, and the Class 5 set all this way. Yeah, there's a number of horses that do like to get back in this race, but Fortune Hero should be able to lead. He's been able to lead his last 2. Victor Wong takes 5 pounds off his back this time round. He's drawn better this time also. Red Brick Fighter should be able to pretty much be a lock for the trailing position. Blazing Partners, Destin, wouldn't be surprised if he can get into a sort of a one-off position from gate number 13 there. Got Soccer Master, Sees the Spirit, Adonis on the next line. Looks tough for Joy and Fun Legend. Here is Destin. Look, he's going nicely here in his work. He's under a good hold. He's a 2-time winner in Class 4, so he looks well placed. He's drawn a bit wide, but I can see him getting across into the chair there for Destin, and moves nicely here. At Fun Times, another, the downgrader. He's been pretty keen. His work's been pretty good as well. Victor Wong riding him, but Chad Schofield will take over on race day. And coming back to Sha Tin looks good for this horse. So he's going really well at the moment. And Red Brick Fighter, who should be the likely favourite in the race, he's found a good piece of form at the moment with a win in a second, gets Joe Moreira from barrier 1. And he's the one closest to us, just working with a partner horse. Another one who in the morning hasn't taken a backward step. A couple of these replays out of Class 4, Tom. We start with Destin at Happy Valley. He runs 5th here over the 1,000 metres. He steps up to the 1,400 and comes back to Sha Tin for the first time this season, which suits his racing style. Yeah, he's a 2-time course and distance winner, and it certainly sticks out. He's been 12, 1,000 to 1,000. And look, the early speed was just too sharp for him last time out, but rattled home down the outside. The winner on this occasion was Viva Chef. Sort of questioned the form with the way he ran on Wednesday night, Happy Valley, but Destin with Zach Purton on board looks a big chance. Paul. Yeah, he's won off 45, 47, so he's a well-rated horse. 147 to 1, Paul. Fortune Hero gave a good sight for a long way in a stronger field than what he meets on Sunday. Can he replicate this? And he has had a start since. He has had a start. He was big odds once again. He drew wide then. He's now comes into barrier 6, so he's going to get his opportunity. If he can dictate, I think he can be there for a long period of the race. Fortune Hero. I didn't get him in the end, but look, it was a nice enough run from him. I snuck him in. He's drawn nicely here. He's got the claim on, and you can see the horse in the black, the yellow and the orange. That's Speed Fei, who of course has since come out and won and run second. So I think he can give a sight in this race. Fortune Hero for Richard Gibson. Victor Wong was on board in that replay we just saw. He's had a senior rider on since. This is Green Envy, Tom, at Happy Valley. A little bit like Destin. His racing style better suited to Sha Tin. I didn't put him in the end, Green Envy. I looked at his course and distance. He's had 4 starts course and distance, Sha Tin, and done absolutely nothing. His best runs have been over 1,000 and 1,200 metres. He looked to be under pressure, a bit flat, 500 to go, but he did put in a late bid here, Paul, but had a few question marks on him. Yeah, I agree. That's why I didn't put him in either. I thought the distance was a little bit of a query with it. Red Brick Fighter, he has been in Class 5 for his last 2. He's looking to make it 3 in a row, and the man that is going to try and do that is Joe Moreira.
Joe, you rode Red Brick Fighter last time out. He was held up in the straight. Should he have won that race, do you think?
I think so. As you said, he got a little bit of interruption during the race, and that probably cost him the race.
You won on him at the end of last season. You're riding him on Sunday. Do you go into that race with a bit of confidence, and also a bit more confidence that he's got a decent barrier draw this time too?
No doubts based on his last run. I'm going to the race with much more confidence. Gate 1 this term, he's definitely not going to have to get too far back as he did last time. From the widest gate the other day, I had to just ride him cold and hope I could find some luck. Just up until I get into the home straight, I was having a beautiful run through, but unfortunately, the gap just didn't come early enough, and then he just got beaten. But look, looks like David has got him going very well. He probably appreciates being too far, and if he does bring that form that he showed at his last start, I think he's going to be very hard to beat.
And it's already been a good week for you, Joe. 3 winners on Wednesday night. The good run continues.
Let's hope so. You know, fortunately, I've been getting support, which is which is very important if you want to do well. And no doubts that I do want to, and I just hope I can keep the rolling.
And recently in the press, Joe, you'd revealed that you had a bit of therapy for a hip injury last month. A month on from that, physically, how are you feeling now?
Right after I had the treatment, and I actually got worse, I was not feeling any better. But after 4 to 5 weeks, I could start then feel the improvement. I can say I'm not fully recovered yet, but I'm getting to a place, into a position where I would like to be, you know. I would say the treatment has recovered me probably close to 50% than what I was just before the treatment. So at the moment I'm happy, and we're aiming to just get myself to improve just before the international race comes up, and seems like we're on the right path.
Might have said he was going for 3 in a row, Red Brick Fighter, because he just failed to run down the full bloom after being held up last time. So going for 2 from his last 3. Paul, where are you going?
I want to go with the downgraded runners, actually. The 2 top ones here, both Class 4 winners, both come down, so destined to beat Fun Times. I think both of these horses are better than Class 5. Red Brick Fighter did win his race in Class 5, backed it up with that run last time. He's in there for 3rd, and Blazing Partners has been consistent in this grade all season. 1, 2, 4 and 12 for me.
I've gone 1-4 as the cue here at Destin on top. Certainly his run over 1,000 metres last time out stood out. Course and distance appropriate this time round and dropping in class. I've got Red Brick Fighter in. I think he's the cue horse. I've thrown in number 6. That is Fortune Hero, Richard Gibson and Victor Wong. It was a good run from him too back. And the other one I threw in was Seize the Spirit. Now, he trialled on Tuesday morning down the straight at Sha Tin, was out the rear throughout with Alexi Bedell on board. No pressure on him at all. But he's not been overly genuine. He is a course and distance winner. He's dropped 23 pounds coming into this, so I thought he was interesting. 1, 4, 6 and 5. Yeah, an intriguing little Class 5 as race 2 with half the field on the class drop against those that have been in that grade for a little while. We're going to head to a break here on Racing to Win. Still plenty more to preview right after this.